Straight out of therapy, please Straight out of therapy, please non-judgmentally welcome a semi-twisted fellow who's continually sorting out his issues. He's been arrested for many things, but being too funny was not one of them. Please welcome my favorite comedian of this entire group, Mr. Dave Raimondo.
How do I follow that? Good grief. That's very interesting. What a crowd, man. I cannot believe you guys all came. You're phenomenal. What a good-looking crowd. Unbelievable. You guys realize you're at amateur comedy night, right? I mean, that's almost as bad as going to amateur stripper night at the strip club. You know, you never know what you're going to see. You can see the pregnant stripper, the soccer mom wannabe stripper, the big fat stripper, the flat-chested stripper, you know what I mean? Well, let's just hope the comedy level tonight is that of a super hot stripper that gives a great lap dance back in the champagne room. Let's hope that's the quality of comedy you guys are getting tonight. Speaking of champagne room, why do they call it the champagne room? Huh? Does anybody know? Is everybody here with their wife? Nobody's going to answer me? I mean, whoever drank champagne back there? The only liquid I ever see in the champagne room is what? Beer. There you go. I was going to say beer. Well, we got a sick person back there. I'm going to bump with that. You didn't hear me, he said semen. It's a big secret, I know. It's disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, are you guys familiar with Louis C.K.? Yeah. So everybody says to me, Dave, why do you want to do comedy? And I'm like, I give the same answer. I said, once I heard what Louis C.K. was doing, I thought to myself, what job out there where the perk of the job is you get to masturbate to a houseplant backstage. So if anybody's not familiar with it, and I was explaining this to an older gentleman of mine, Louis C.K. got caught up. He's a famous comedian. He got caught up in that whole hashtag Me Too movement. Apparently he was behaving very poorly, and he was going backstage, and in front of the younger, less established female comedians, he was masturbating into a plant. So I was telling this older gentleman that, he looked at me and he said, what kind of plant was it? I'm like, what? I'm like, excuse me, sir, hashtag all plants matter. You know, he goes, what if it was a cactus and it needed to be watered? I'm like, that's regardless of what kind of plant it was. So now you know, back here, there's a ficus plant. You should see this thing. It's gorgeous. There's a ficus back there. And in honor of Louis C.K., I was going to fulfill my comedy dreams and do a little tribute to Louis with this ficus. It's gorgeous. I come in tonight, and this ficus plant's got a hashtag Me Too sign. Somebody's got some explaining to do. They beat me to the ficus, so that's out. But, so I'm 48 years old, never married, no kids. I know what you're thinking. Everybody missed out on this catch, right? But I tried, man, I tried. I met this perfect girl. She was beautiful, successful, driven, intelligent, but her best attribute was she was really great in the sack. At least that's what half of the guys at Manny Young told me. So that didn't work, yeah. I dodged a bullet on that one. So I went to the online dating, and I went to Match, and just gives you a little difference of what men and women's mentalities are. So I meet this girl on Match. She says, let's go to a BYOB. I said, all right, that sounds great. I said, I'll bring her wine. So I met her down in South Philly, a little Italian restaurant, and I show up. I don't know what kind of wine she drinks. So I got a Merlot, and Cabernet, is Zinfandel, and whatever else. There are 4 bottles, right? So I sit down, I put the bottles out, and she's just staring at me. And I'm like, you all right? And we start our appetizers up, and she's just staring at me. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So she goes to the bathroom and leaves. And I'm like, where the hell did she go? I'm sitting there with 4 bottles of wine. We didn't even get through the appetizers. And I'm like, I call her the next day, and I said, what happened to you last night? She said, well, I ran to the bathroom, I called my girlfriend, and I said, I'm on this Match.com date. This guy's sitting there with 4 bottles of wine at a BYOB. And she told me to get the hell out of there. He's trying to get you drunk and take advantage of it. I said, are you kidding me? You know what? I knew I should have put the roofie in the appetizer. Can't do anything right. Boy, did she dodge a bullet on that one, huh? So So I'm getting older, I gotta go to the doctor more, and little things are going wrong here and there. So I go to my doctor and I say, he's a funny guy. I said, Doc, listen, when I eat too many macaronis, I get a big pain right here. And he said, well, don't eat too many macaronis. I said, no, where'd you go to med school? University of no shit, Sherlock? Like, what the hell kind of medicine is this? So he reaches in my ear and he clicks something. I said, what'd you do? He said, I just took your temperature. I said, you just took my temperature with that thing? He goes, yeah. I said, well, how long has that technology been out there? He said, decades. I said, well, then why did my parents give me rectal thermometers until I was in college? I mean, what the hell is this? Like, somebody got to tell my parents about these ear clickers, you know what I mean? Unbelievable, you know? So, you know, childhood is always a fun thing. You know, you get affection in different ways, and, you know, you take little things with you. Can you imagine being like Michael Jackson's kids? Honey, put the monkey down, get off the Ferris wheel, we're going shopping, put your veils on. But they don't know that's not normal. It's like, you're a kid, you think it's normal. Or on the flip side, that family that was torturing all their kids in California. It's like, honey, handcuff yourself to your sister, handcuff yourself to the couch. We'll be back next week to feed you. Like, they don't know that's not normal until you grow up and look back. Sorry. So I grow up and I look back. I was from a big breastfeeding family, you know what I mean? Like, not big breasts, but big into the breastfeeding act. We all breastfed. My mom had meetings. All the ladies would come over, breastfeed and everything. It was always great, you know what I mean? I breastfed all, well, my dad made me quit when I went to school because he thought I was going to be gay. I follow the logic, I know, right? Like, how does that add up? But you can ask him at the show. So, 15 years later, I'm at my parents' house. I'm probably like 17, 18. Phone rings. Lady Ann calls. Says, who's this? I said, it's David. She went, hi, David. I said, hi. She was like, your mother there? It's Kay. I said, hold on. Mom, Kay's on the phone. My mom says, you know Kay. I said, I don't know Kay. How do I know Kay? You used to breastfeed off of her when you were a kid. I'm like, hey, Kay. No, we don't. Whenever there were sick babies, my mom said I was such a hell of a breastfeeder that, you know, she would sub me out as like a W-2 or whatever, 1099, the mothers that needed to lactate, you know. I know, it's not normal. I mean, you know, a lot of these things aren't normal. But the good news is my therapist says I'm making a lot of progress, taking large strides. I know Thanksgiving is a very tough time of year for me. I get very emotional because every time I try to dress that turkey, all I want to do is suck on them turkey breasts and put that meat thermometer up its ass. Have a great night, guys.